Welcome to CarbonCraft X.
I'm Lloyd, and today we're going to demonstrate how we test the carbon fibre top tube of a bike frame for damage that isn't immediately visible. We'll be using cutting edge technology to spot damage before it becomes apparent on the surface. Let's set the stage. This bike frame has already been involved in a strong head-on collision and is completely irreparable. The extra good news is the rest of the frame is perfect for testing. And we've confirmed this through inspections that it's in solid condition for our tests, with one exception being this small delamination here, which we detected using ultrasound. Here's the setup. We'll be dropping the hammer from predetermined heights onto the top tube, which is resting on the surface here. We have a simple tape measure. We're not aiming for perfect scientific results. We're aiming for a general feel for how it would be at home or out on the road or out on the trails. So what we're trying to replicate is what happens if you drop your bike and it hits a rock, it hits the sidewalk. It's an indication of what's going to happen. In addition to the camera setup, we have our borescope, which is currently positioned inside the frame. And we're also going to have a digital microscope to check it. After each drop, we're going to be running a full ultrasound scan on the area that was impacted. Let's get it going. Drop number 4. This is getting really high. This is 80 centimeters. 3, 2, 1. Definitely, we have some damage to the paint on the outside, but it looks superficial. We'll determine what happened with the ultrasound.
Number 4 here, you can see that there's a slight circular pattern of cracks, very fine lines. Magnifying further, you can see that there's clear stress fractures within the paint job itself. We'll see how that translates underneath. And there's even a small paint chip just on the edge of the white and black area. The carbon there is exposed. We'll have a look. There appears to be a very fine crack in the carbon itself. We'll have a look with the ultrasound soon. Ultrasound test 4. The paintwork actually looks okay with a few minor cracks. Here we discover massive damage internally that spreads out 4 to 5 centimeters from the impact point to the left and the right.
It's time to cut through the tube. I hate doing this. No carbon frame should ever go out this way, but this is for research. Let's start. Okay, time for cut number 2. It's going to be at the edge of the tube here so that we have one continuous top tube. The previous cut is already complete. Nothing left to do but to do it. Last. There we go. Okay, so we have our carbon fibre top tube here. We're now able to look at cross-sectioning it. This will give us the ability to have a look at the actual carbon fibre itself and see just how bad those cracks, fractures, flaws are. And we'll have a look at that with the digital microscope. Before that, let's clean the mess up and then we can start. So we have the top tube here and we have our oversized saw blade guide. We're going to be taking our carbon fibre blade and cutting in through here. Number 4 is where we had a lot of damage. So pretty much anywhere in that sphere of destruction is good. Gets faster every time. We have our cross sections. We will be sanding these down.
A quick side note here. Looking inside the cross section, we can see small ridges and bumps along the inner walls.
This is very common in carbon fiber bikes and does not degrade the integrity. It is usually a result of hand layup and excess resin combined with some folds or wrinkles in the bladder during manufacture. Now we're going to try to grind down or perfect the surface of the cross section of each of these pieces of carbon. We've got a number of special grinding discs. I'll show you those right now. Okay, so these are the grinding discs. These guys are diamond tipped or diamond impregnated grinding discs. Number 4, but again, the paint looks fine. It doesn't look like there's a major problem. Let's see what we can find. Pressure applied. Oh, wow. And that was not visible to the naked eye. That wasn't visible to the microscope either at 1,000 times magnification until we applied some pressure. The issue you can see here is it passes through additional layers of carbon. So it's not just a resin fracture, this is a carbon fiber breakage in addition to that, and it propagates over a massive distance. And you have a very good example here of additional fracturing through layers of carbon. Here you see one fracture through the resin. The concerning one is the fact that this goes down here, and that must be through another layer of carbon fiber. And then it continues on here. So this is a major failing again, and would render this at a fraction of its strength. Obviously not safe to ride continuously. This might get you home, but not something that I would be comfortable riding and not something you should be riding too. Let's move on to the other side of number 4. Okay, we have a tiny bit of pressure, consistent. Okay, this is obviously extremely bad. I don't even need to point it out. It's all there, it's all visible. It's multiple fractures through the depth of the entire material and obviously not safe. That's not going to support a lot of load. Again, you're only a few bumps away and this is going to continue to expand with use. It's interestingly not possible to see it from the inside of the tube either. And again, almost all of these were not visible without some additional pressure applied. So we have number 5 here. This is ultra conclusive in terms of, does ultrasound work? Yes. Can it detect small fractures? Yes. We got down to 1 millimeter as we saw earlier with number 1. Can it detect stuff that's not visible on the top? Yes. Can it detect things that are not visible internally? Yes. This technology is perfect for the application of carbon fiber bike testing. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. The conclusion today is very clear. Even from 20 centimeters, you can get, as we've seen, very minor fractures within the carbon fiber structure itself. Something that is still relatively okay to ride on, but something we'd have to monitor over time. And of course, as we've seen, everything from there on being 40 centimeters, 60 and 80 centimeters, especially you see carnage, fractures that cross through between matrix layers, so that's through the layers of carbon fiber, and all sorts of depth as well, from the absolute surface all the way through to the other side of the material. It's been a very eye-opening experience, and I can't say thanks enough for watching. If you have any questions or thoughts or suggestions for what we can do next, please drop those in the comments. I'm excited to explore some new videos with you guys too. Until then, have a great day. Bye.